Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new tutorial. We were in the middle of building Eric's castle, but I decided, take a step back because it's a big build. It's kind of stressful, so we're going to take it slow. We're going to do a nice and easy build today. A pretty fun build as well, Tubbo's house. And I was just looking around the tutorial world. You can see we got like Church Prime behind us. You got like the UFO and the Beginner Hotel. There's Eric's castle in this area. And I was just looking around this before I started recording, and it's looking a little bit outdated, to be honest. So I think an update video is on its way pretty soon, because this is looking like a time capsule over here. I don't know. So today we're gonna do Tubbo's house, another cool build on the server, and it goes right here. So we have a lot of work to do in this area right here. So behind this part of the prime path, other side of Purple's UFO, we need to get rid of like this ruined portal, remove a bunch of trees. So let's get started. Okay, everyone. To start off, oh, I just realized this is probably why Tubbo chose the spot. Look, there's like a bee. There's a bee nest right where his house is. Anyways, so to start off this house, I'm going to grab out this helpful command I typed in chat. So we're going to do / replace near 20 oak logs with air. And basically that's just going to automatically remove a ton of the oak trees around this area. I'm going to fly over here, do the same thing, and maybe a little bit back here. And then I'm going to have to do the same thing. Don't worry about getting rid of too many trees. There's no trees in this area at all. Just don't be afraid to remove too many. And there we go. And now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to replace oak with birch, though. Like that. Boom. All of our birch trees gone. Nothing to worry about. Like this. And don't worry about like the ruined portal or anything like that. We're gonna fix that. Okay, so there we go. That quickly removes all of the trees in this area, and also we're gonna knock out this bee nest. Boop, there we go, gone. All right, so we're going to have to do a little bit of terrain. Also, by the way, if you didn't have world edit, obviously you're just gonna have to knock out all the trees by hand, which shouldn't be that bad. So we have this ruined portal that's right here. I think we didn't really touch it. What the? Okay. Anyways, so we're gonna take this ruined portal right here, and we're gonna get some grass, and we'll do more involved terrain over here in a little bit because there's like a building here now. But basically, let's just get rid of pretty much all the ruined portal on the surface, so you can just get rid of all of this random stuff right here, and I'll be right back. Also, just don't be worried about removing too much grass. This whole thing is pretty much gonna go. We're gonna probably do this terrain that goes along here when we do this building right here, and a few other things like maybe the arena, Rambo's arena. I don't know, but we're gonna leave it like that for now. I just wanted to get rid of some of that ground right there. And so you're gonna find this. There's this pond, this little pond of water right here, and this is gonna help us line up Tubbo's house. If you don't have this pond right here, this block in the corner, hopefully you can see where I'm looking at. This block right here goes 273, negative 388. Also, if you don't know what I'm talking about with the coordinates, it's up there in the left middle of the screen, all those numbers right there, and that just tells you the exact location. So, what we are going to do, I'm going to grab out some stripped oak logs like this, and that block we just marked out, we're going to go 3, the fourth one in. So there's a gap of 3 between the pond and that first block, and that is the corner of Tubbo's house. Now, before we start, we actually need to flatten a little bit of ground like this. I can't type the word wand. There we go. We're gonna flatten a little bit of ground. So I'm gonna knock out some of this. Don't worry about this, but make sure you have this log here, which, by the way, it should go 276, negative 388, of course. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna fill in this layer with grass right here. I'm gonna knock a line out right here, and then everything on these layers up, we're gonna flatten out. And let's see, over here, let's just like cut it right here. So cut it right there, and right there, and we're just gonna flatten everything else on this layer, fill in this little hole with grass, and I'll be right back. And there we go. Once we have knocked out all of that, we should have a pretty nice area to build Tubbo's house. Don't worry about everything else around here. And actually, this spot right here will knock out like the next 3 rows, and we're gonna leave it like that. And last thing, we're going to fill in this water pool now that we have marked out Tubbo's house. All right, so to begin building Tubbo's house, we have this one pillar right here, and we are going to go towards the right, leaving gaps of 3, a total of 4 pillars. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that. We're going to go back to the original spot, start heading back to the back of the house. We're going to put another 2 pillars. 1, 2. This house is like, it has a pretty cool, neat style. There's always like a gap of 3. You'll see. So we're then going to head to the left, leaving a gap of 3. A gap of 3. There we go. 1. And then we're going to head back again, place 3 more pillars. 1, 2, 3. Alright, starting the back of the house, we're going to put 3 extra pillars. So 1, 2, and 3, just like that. So this is our floor plan so far. Now we're going to go back this way for 1 pillar, then head to the left again for another 2 pillars. 1, 2, just like that. Head towards the front of the house, put 2 more pillars. 1, 2. Head back into the middle of the house for 1 pillar, and then put 1 in between these 2, and it should line up perfectly. And this is the base of Tubbo's house. If you want a second to look at that, all the gaps are 3. Should look just like that. dimensions should work out perfectly. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take all of these pillars and raise it up 3 more blocks just like that. So I will be right back once I've put all of these up 3 extra blocks. And your house should look just like this. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to connect all of these on the outside layer on the 4th block up like this. So go around just the entire edge of the house, and it should look just like this. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to get out our spruce stairs and spruce slabs, and we're going to put spruce stairs in the corner blocks like this. In every single intersection, put an upside down spruce stair facing out like this. So wrap it all the way around, and when you get to one of these corners, the inside corners, put an upside down slab like that, and then continue putting stairs all the way around like here. And then when you get to the inside corner, put a slab. So do that all the way around the house, and it should look just like that. Make sure you also get the upside down slab that was right here. So on top of all of the upside down stairs and slabs that we put, we're going to stack up an extra 4 pillars like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and do it on top of all of these. And the house should look like this when you're done. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to go back down to the base, and we're going to actually dig down a layer inside the floor. So head around the interior like this, and also we're going to knock out all the blocks underneath the logs like this. So just dig out all of the ground here inside the house. There we go. Your floor should be dug out like this, and make sure you've dug out underneath all of the edges around here. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna get our polished blackstone bricks out, and we're gonna do a trim around the entire bottom, just like so, all the way around the perimeter. Once we have the polished blackstone bricks around the perimeter, we're going to replace the floor in here with even more polished blackstone bricks. So I'm going to do this with World Edit, and I'll see you in a second. And there we go. The floor inside here should look just like this. It's a block lower than the outside floor. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to start doing some of the walls on the first floor. So get your polished blackstone brick stairs, a long name, and go to any of these panels. So I'm in the front wall right here on the left side, and we're going to do an upside down one on either side, and in the middle, do a right side up one, just like that. And right here in the middle one is going to be the doorway, so we're just going to put the upside down ones, but leave nothing in the middle, because that's where the door goes. And on this side, we're going to do the same pattern. And on the rest of it, the only exception is the door right there. We are going to do the same pattern, upside down ones on either edge, and a right side up one in the middle. So do this all the way around the base of the house. Alright, our next step, we're going to go inside the house, get your polished blackstone bricks out again, and behind all of the spots we put stairs, we're going to stack up layers of 2 like that in front of the doorway. The exception is we're going to just do a U shape like that, not one right there, so the doorway isn't blocked. And so everywhere we go, we're just going to stack it up like that, and in the corners, it's going to look like that. So just put extra bricks only where you need them, behind the stair spots, like so. And so do this basically all the way around the interior of the house. Okay, the house should look just like this on the inside, and now we're gonna get our stairs out for the step up right here, and put one facing right there, and then like sort of curving into the bricks right there on either side, and that's sort of the staircase walking up into that. So next step, we are going to start building the rest of it with spruce. So you're gonna need your spruce planks and spruce stairs. So inside these spots, we're gonna put spruce planks on either side, leave a hole in the middle for the glass pane, and do an upside down stair just like that. And this pattern is going to repeat everywhere. We can even do it right here on the doorway. So you can put 2 like that, or 4 right there, and then the upside down stair right there. Sorry, and then we can put it here. And on the corner spots, shouldn't be an issue. It just shares the corner right there. So do that around every single panel for the rest of the house. There we go. It should look just like this. Also, one quick detail. There's a torch on the right side only of the door spot right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do, we're going to get our glass panes out and just put glass panes in all the spots. There is no front door right now. I don't know, Tubbo might add a front door, but right now there's no front door. So just go around and put a glass pane in all of these window spots, and that's pretty much the entire first floor done. Perfect. Now we are going to start the second floor. So we're going to get our spruce back out, and in the front wall right here, in these panels, they're not going to be like flushed out here. They're going to be on top of the sideways strip logs. So on either side of this spot, we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 on the other side. And then we're going to do an upside down stair, skip these 2, and put a right side up stair. And then in the middle, you can put 2 glass panes like that. So do that for these 2 spots as well. And the front of the house should look like this. One quick detail I'm going to do. In these spots right here, because there's going to be another panel right here, and it leaves like this hollow weird spot. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to fill in these sides right here, but don't fill in between these. These should not be filled in. But anywhere where you have like I don't know, the 2 diagonal logs going up, I'm just going to put an extra row of planks. I don't know, it just mob proofs it's like a zombie or something can't spawn in there if you're in survival. And if you're not, you don't really have to worry about it. So we're going to keep going around the house here. On this side, we're going to do the same thing. If it's a gap of 3, it's the same panel every time. So put in your window right there. I'm going to switch this around to make it easier. And then in this spot where it's only 2, we're just going to fill it all in with spruce planks. Only what you need. On the inside, it should look just like this on purpose. So right here, we're also going to only place 2 like so. And then in these 3 spots, we're going to do the same window design. So basically, everywhere there's a gap of 3, just do the exact same window technique all the way around. And then in these spots right here, we're going to only put 2, or only 2 to fill it in, because they can't really put a window there without it looking kind of weird. There's another spot where it's 3, so you can just put it in like that. Also, just want to quickly mention, make sure you guys follow my Twitter, and also join the Discord server if you want to. It's a great way to talk to me, or if you really need help, like you've screwed something up or nothing adds up right. It's a great way to talk to me, and I'll try and send screenshots and help you guys out if you really need it. And also, shout out to this person for adding me on Twitter and sending me all of the cool stuff that they've been building following the tutorials. I appreciate all you guys' support. If you want a chance for a shout out or for me to follow you, go ahead and post it on Twitter as well, and make sure you're following me. So, the front of the house right here, we're looking back at the front. On the left and right one, we're going to put an extra plank there and there. And so the roof is a little weird here, so just stick with me. What we're going to do is we're going to have stripped logs, like, sort of going this way, but every log is facing upward. So we're going to place 3 temporary blocks. I'm going to put a temporary block here, here, and here, and on the other side, here, here, and here. And then what we can do is we can put like a sort of logs lining it like this, like that, and then also here, just go all the way around it, and a peak right there, and then we can break out these 3 logs like that. Moving on around the house, we don't have to do anything in these spots. These spots right here, what we're gonna do is the middle one and the right one, we're gonna do this twice. So put them in these 2 spots next to each other. Put in your temporary blocks. I'm just using cobblestone. You can use whatever you want. I know I'm not using diamonds. And this one, they're sort of gonna connect like that. So then we're gonna break these out, and you can see how it looks. There we go. We don't have to do anything for this one. The back of the house, it's the same things. It's the left and right one, but not in the middle one. Do the same technique. Don't forget to remove your temporary blocks or whatever you're using. You could be using scaffolding if you're in survival. I don't know. We don't have to do anything over here. And in this spot right here, we are going to do both of these peaks the same way. Perfect. There we go. So that is all of the peaks of the house done. In the 2 spots where like it's both of them are like right next to each other, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get spruce planks out, and we're gonna put 1 here, 3 here, 3 on top of that, and then 1 more right there, and that sort of like finishes off the roof right there. And we need to do it on this side, and these 2 sides should line up perfectly in the exact same spot if everything has been done correctly, which it is. And now we are ready to start the roof, which the roof is a little bit complicated, but stick with me. We got this. So we're going to get our spruce stairs out, look at the front of the house, go towards Church Prime, and in this spot right here, we're going to put a stair right there on this log, 2 more to the other side, and then more on this side until you're overhanging by 1 block. So this row should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 long, and then we're going to turn it this way and add an extra 1, 2, 3, 4. Just like that, so it overhangs. And what we're going to do on the front of the house, stick with me here, we're going to do an upside down one, right side up, sort of a regular roof, you could say, I guess. Upside down, regular, and then once we get to the top, we're going to do an upside down one facing outwards like this, and then 1 on top facing like a regular stair facing into the house like that, which is the same roof design we used for Techno's house if you built that. So we should be good. So we're going to stop it there. We're going to come to the other side, and we're going to do the exact same thing. So build our stairs right here. Oops, not there. Right there. And then also put 2 back here. Add the extra 4 right there. Now come over here. Do the same thing upside down. We're going to reach the top of this peak right now. Boop, boop, boop. Bang. Nope. Shebang. Boop, bop, pow. Bang. I feel like I'm actually doing it worse when I say random catchphrases. Alright, there we go. So it should look like this. Now we need to start heading our way back down. So we're going to put 1 right here. Upside down. And then regular stair, upside down, regular stair. And here's where it gets weird. We're going to do an upside down. Now stop it here, and let's do the same thing on this side for the spot that it meets. Like this. It makes, also, I don't really think I mentioned, but it's all spruce stairs. And it should look just like this. And what we need to do, put 1 regular upside down stair. Boop, right there. And that is what the roof should look like. It should meet, and it'll curve around like that. So there's a little funky thing going on. So to continue the roof, we're going to go around the left side to this spot right here. And what we need to do, same technique. We're just going to do upside down stairs all the way up to the top. And then what we did right there, we're also going to do, so you'll see in a second. Since we get up here, we're going to do an upside down one, a right side up one, and then we can start heading our way back down the roof. So we're going to basically go all the way around the roof, and then we'll work from there. Also, if I'm going a little bit fast, don't worry, you can always pause the video, catch up. You know, I say that all the time, and people still in the comments freak out that I'm going really fast. That's just how I build normally. Alright, so in this spot, we're gonna stop it. We're gonna stop it right there. Sorry, I got distracted. And we're gonna put a upside down stair, or sorry, not upside down, right side up stair, right there. We're gonna build 2 extra, and then on this side, we're gonna add an extra 1, 2, 3. Wait, no, just 2. So this should be a total of 5 right now. And then we're gonna do an upside down one right there to connect it. Right side up one there. And then this one we're actually gonna break out and face towards that. So there we go. Just make sure a little trick right there to make that L-shaped stair so it sort of blends in more naturally. And now we can continue the same thing. What we did in the front of the house, we're going to do right here. So we're going to have a peak right here, which will finish off right there. A peak right here, which will finish off right there. And then do the same technique right here. So I'll be right back. And there we go. The back peak, sorry, should look like this. It's almost exactly like the front. So moving on, we're getting pretty close. We're going to continue wrapping it around this side. You probably at this point are starting to get the hang of it. And then right here, we have one more big peak. It's the same thing we did over there. So just keep doing your regulars and upside down stairs. It makes it look really nice, actually. It's a cool technique. And then we'll have a peak right here and connect it to that spot, and we'll be done. Also, just wanted to say we're getting really close to 30,000 subscribers, which is very exciting. It's a very exciting milestone for my channel. I'm very appreciative of every person that subscribed. And if you want to subscribe, hey, make sure you scroll down, check that you're subscribed. It'd mean the world to me. If you get this far into the video, pat yourself on the back. So we are going to start the roof now, and the roof is a little complicated. So just stick with me here. We're gonna grab our spruce planks, and on top of all the spots where we have a little bit peak on the roof, behind it we're gonna put 3 spruce planks. 1, 2, 3. Going back. 1, 2, 3, and every single spot. 1, 2, 3. Over here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. Now I'm gonna get my spruce slabs out, and then the 2 tallest peaks. After this, we're going to put slabs on the bottom half and just drag a line all the way across and connect it to our other side like that. Now, what we're going to do is come back over to the front, and it's going to get a little bit weird. Okay, so what we're going to do is get our oak stairs out. So we're looking at the front of the house, sort of on the left side right here, and I'm going to do a small pattern here. We're going to do 3 oak planks, or 3 oak stairs, and then a spruce stair. Sorry, if I keep saying planks, I mean stairs every time. I'm just gonna mix up the words. And then we're gonna do another 3 and 1. So that's the pattern. It'll go like panels of like 3 oak and then 1 spruce, right? And then so this, what we did right here, do this 2 more times like this, and you'll see the roof will start forming here. I debated whether it'd be easier to build it all out of oak and then add the spruce lines, but I think it's easier like this. Right, there we go. So we should have that. And now we're going to look at this side right here, and I'm going to get my oak stairs back out, do 3 oak stairs and 1 spruce. And I'm going to do that all the way up until we get to the top right here. So 3 oak, 1 spruce, 3 oak, 1 spruce, 3 oak, oops, 1 spruce. Stairs are always hard to mess with, and it should look just like that. Now what we're going to do, we're going to get oak, and if you put 1 here, it'll round it off in the corner. And what we can do is just continue like bringing this around, sort of connecting the 2 ends. Roofs are a little tricky, but don't worry. I'm probably not gonna cut much of the roof out. It'll be more raw footage so that everyone can see what's going on. So after we have this corner right here, we're gonna add 2 more rows of 3 oak planks, oak stairs, right there. So it should look just like that. Okay, now we're gonna get our slabs out, and we're gonna put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 slabs behind that. And we can do 8 slabs here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. And now we're going to get our stairs out, spruce stairs, and add 2 more stairs right there so it connects up to the top right there. And you can see sort of how the panels work. Right, what we did right here, we're going to just mirror and do the same thing over here. I'm going to go ahead and build it with you guys. So sorry, this section will be a little bit long. But if you think you got it, then you can go ahead and skip ahead a little bit. But I'm going to build it for the people that might be a little bit confused. So that's our pattern right there. So I'm going to add 2 more rows of this in this spot right here. Right, so just bring this all the way up. The only weird spot is sort of like in between this right here, but we'll get to that. And now I'm going to get my oak back out, and I'm going to connect these corners like so. Then add our extra stairs here, and then we can do the spruce stairs connecting it. So there we go. That's the part of the roof we have done so far. So to continue this off, we are going to get spruce slabs out in the bottom, and I'm going to put a spruce slab like on this wall and an extra one here. So it looks like that, but don't put 1 here. Leave that one empty. And I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 will do. Yes, 8, just like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. So, looking on the inside spots right here, I'm going to do an extra, the same pattern in the exact same spot as well. We're going to do 3, 1, 3, and 1, and stop it there. So, we're going to do this also on the other side, and then add our extra 2 rows. So, I'll do it with you guys in case you are a little confused. I'll build pretty much every block, minimal cuts on the roof, so that everyone can tell, because it's a bit of a complicated roof. Probably one of the most complicated besides the UFO. That's kind of a different design. And I'm going to do it on this side. I'll be right back. Alright, perfect. Now what we need to do is behind this one slab. Okay, how about this? We're gonna put in a stair there and there, and a spruce stair connecting it like there. So basically what's going to happen here is a spruce stair is going to go up and connect to that pillar right there. So actually, let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to put like temporary blocks here, but we are going to get rid of those. And we're going to put these right here. And I mean, it's kind of in the attic, you don't really see, but I'm just not going to have any extra blocks. So you should have spruce stairs that connect right up there. So it should be a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stairs. And in the rest of this spot, we're just going to fill it in with oak. So we're just filling the in-betweens like that. The third layer here, so I'll fill this all in with you guys. Boom, boom. And then just from here, after you do the first 3 rows, you can just bring it all the way across like that. And then do the same thing on this spot right here. And there we go. We have this half of the roof done. And now all we have to do is the back half, which is actually incredibly similar. So basically what we did right there is we're going to do right here. But don't worry, we're still going to build it together. So behind... Okay, alright, so to start the back half, we're going to come to the, if you're looking at the front of the house, the back, what is that, the back left corner, I guess. And right here, we're going to do our 3 oak, 1 spruce, and then we're actually going to put 1 oak right there. So a bit of a tricky design. In this spot, we're going to do 3, and then 1, 3, and our 1 right there. And then what we can do, we can get our oak back out and just continue filling in this corner. I think this is maybe one of the weirder corners. I don't know. So fill it in with oak. It's pretty. It shouldn't be that bad. I don't think it's that bad. It's just a little tricky at times. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to get my slabs back out behind this, and I'm gonna add 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. And in this spot here, 1, 2, 3, 4 slabs. Now what I can do, I can get 3 oak stairs and a spruce stair, and then one more time, and we should be at the top. And boom, we have that side in. Now what I'm going to do the other side. So we're going to have 3 oak, 1 spruce, 3 oak, 1 spruce, 3 oak, 1 spruce, like that. And then looking on this side, the same thing. 3 oak, 1 spruce, 3 oak, 1 spruce. And then these rows, we're going to just take it all the way up to the top. And it should look just like that. And there you go. Now in this spot, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get our oak, and we're just going to fill it in where we need. So you just basically, you go this way, and then you turn it when you need to turn it. Stairs are a little funky to mess with, so just, you know, take your time, make sure all the turns are the way they should be. And right here we can add our spruce, and basically what we'd have to do right here is exactly what we did over there, so you shouldn't have that many issues with it. But we'll start it off the same way. We're going to put a slab there and a slab there. Make sure again you don't put it there. So there it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6. The slabs for this should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think 5 is good for now. No, 4. We'll do 4. There we go. Okay, so now we can do on either side, we can get our 3 oak stairs and 1 spruce stair. Sorry, it's so much trouble in my head trying to just name it properly, like saying stair instead of block. I don't know why I'm having a hard time with that. And also just like saying oak and spruce back and forth. I don't know. Maybe I'm just not. Alright, anyways, what we're going to do, we're going to do the same thing. So, right here, we're going to do an oak, spruce, and an oak. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put temporary blocks under here. It makes it easier. And then I'm going to put my stairs like that. Break out all of the temporary blocks we don't need. And the rest of this we can fill in with oak. So I'll do this side with you, and you can do the other side by yourself, hopefully. So fill in all of our stairs like this. Again, if you have any issues, feel free to join my Discord, and you can talk to me there. I'll try my best to get back to you. I'm trying to juggle everyone. Pow. And just like that, our roof is done. So congratulations. That's probably the hardest part of this entire build is the roof. And that's almost Tubbo's entire outside done. One more thing we need to do. We're going to get some cobblestone out. and we need to lay out the base of the house with cobblestone. So starting in the front of the house, leaving a gap of 1 around the house. We're gonna just put a ring of cobblestone in the front here, but the pattern changes a little bit. It's weird in a few spots. All right, so looking at the front of the house, if you're looking at the left side, we're gonna just continue bringing it 1 block around the whole thing, and make sure you fill it in with cobblestone as you go, or if you want to dig it out first, I don't know. Head around back to the back of the house, right? And we're gonna stop right here at this pillar, fill in all of our extra cobblestone as we go. All right, head back over here, and instead of following the house in this spot, we're actually just gonna like continue heading off this way and then continue it right here. And so let me fill this in and you can see what I'm talking about. So we're not gonna like follow the house like we did on the other side of the house. We're gonna like, I don't know, leave it more square, I guess you could say. And don't worry about the netherrack and stuff, we'll get rid of that another time. So continue going this way, and in this spot we're gonna do the same thing. We're just gonna like connect it and make it one big square. So it's almost like one big square, except this spot right here is like the same shape of the house. I can't tell you why, I don't know, it's just one of those weird things. So fill in all of our cobblestone, and there we go. And also I'm just gonna replace some of this, because it'll all be grass eventually. There we go. Make it look a little nicer. And that is pretty much the outside. There's a few miscellaneous torches I guess we can do. When you're looking at the front of the house on the right side in this plot of land, we can put a torch up there, and there's a torch right there in line with the window. Back of the house, diagonal from this, put a torch there, and one there in the corner. Back of the house, there should be a torch on that, and then on the cobblestone on that pillar. And then there's no torches on this side. There's a torch right there in the corner. And there we go. That'll do it for torches for now. And then there's a random crafting table chilling out here front. So when you're looking at the front of the house, far right panel, this block right here, on the outside of the cobblestone, skip 1, boop, crafting table. Right there, and there we go. That's pretty much the exterior of Tubbo's house, so let's go ahead and jump inside, and we're going to start doing the inside. Interior, we are going to get oak slabs, stripped oak logs, torches, some polished blackstone, water, dirt, some type of farming equipment, seeds, and an ender chest. So I am going to grab our oak slab to make our dividing floor, and on this layer where we have the stripped, we're going to put oak slabs on the upper half, and we're going to just build an entire floor across this entire area, fill in the entire thing, and I'll be right back. Perfect, there we go. So one little imperfection, you walk through the door, grab your oak slabs, look over to the left, and put an extra one there and there. There's just like 2 misplaced blocks, I guess. I don't know, he might fix it one day, so it might be gone by the time I'm making this, but anyways. Some random torches on the floor. There's a torch in this corner, there's a torch right there in front of the window, 1 block away, a diagonal from that. And right here by the stair, I don't know, there's a few torches if you want them. In this spot right here, there is a farm. So what we need to do, we need to go 1 block away from this. We're going to dig out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And it's 7 by 7. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we're going to knock all of this ground out. And we're going to replace it with dirt and then hoe it and put seeds. Farm all of this land like so. And then we can put our wheat seeds on top of this and let it grow. I have really fast tick speed, so it's gonna grow really fast. And also, you'll know you can't place it all in this spot, so we need a few more torches. And over here on this wall, there's a torch right there. There's a torch in that indent right there. On this side, we're gonna knock out a hole and put water, because there's gonna be one of those Tommy Poo machines right there. Actually, this is the first one in the tutorial world, I think. And then there needs to be a torch right there and right there. And so now we should be able to have enough light to place all of our wheat seeds. And also for me, it's hard to tell if it's dark because I have like my brightness cranked up really high, so there's really no shadows. And there we go. There's our entire farm, and there's a sign right here that says Tommy's Poo Machine. In parentheses on the 3rd line, poo here, free of charge. And this is the exact capitalization you need. Also, it's an oak sign, by the way. It goes right here. And we're not going to worry about the sewers now, but that's just exactly where it goes. Here's the coordinates. I don't know if this will help, but there you go. Alright, next up, we are going to put our ender chest in this corner by the doorway right there. There's an extra torch in that spot right there. We have a regular chest right there, and I'll show you what's inside this chest in a second. And right here is our staircase. So line up with this column, and put a stripped spruce log right there, and build up, break through the floor right here, and put one right there. I'm just gonna put this block back, and we can start the spiral staircase. So we're gonna start the first 2 right in those spots, and then 1 up, the next block up, so we have 4 going up like this. We're gonna turn, connect this so it makes like a sort of an L shape right here. The next one's gonna go right here, and then this spot right here, we're gonna have to break out. So break out these 4, and then break out the next few. So it's 5, it's a 5 by 2, broken out right there. So next thing we're going to do, we're actually going to put ones here and here and fill in a block right there. So it's kind of like, you know, you can't really walk up it unless you swing all the way around. And then I'm going to put one back here, and we're going to fix what's underneath in a second. Put these here, and one more time, put these here. And now we can run back around, and we can fix what's going on here. So first of all, we need to fill in a block here. We need a block right there. Oh, wait, no. We need to get rid of both of these. Oops. So I'm going to, like, actually put temporary ones there so it's not floating. Break out this one and put it on this side. And that is exactly what the bottom should look like. So these two are filled in, nothing filled in here, and then one right there. So inside of this chest goes this. So there's 8 pairs of chainmail boots like this. There's a bow, a lever, a stack of seeds, 51 more seeds, 6 granite next to that, above that, a brown wool, and 19 lapis. And I'm sure the things in this chest are going to change. People are going to come in and take stuff or whatever, but as of right now, that's exactly what's inside that chest, and that completes the first floor, so we can move on up to the second floor. Actually, one more detail on this floor. Come to this spot right here and put an extra one right there, like we did over there. There's one extra in that spot, so now we can move up to the second floor. Alright, so for the second floor, you're going to need spruce slabs, some more logs, torches, fences, some chests, smithing table, I think like 2 stairs, 2 furnaces, and let's get started. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to get our slabs back out, and this time it was oak slabs, this time it's spruce slabs. So where the windows are, the block above that, we're going to do slabs on this layer, so the top half of that. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to do slabs, fill in every spot, make sure you get like in here, and just everywhere else, put slabs all around this, and I'll be right back. Just want to say, up in the attic, there is nothing up here, but I would just recommend spreading out a few torches up in this roof area. I mean, just, you know, in case you're in survival and you don't want any mobs. What we're going to do, we're going to take this pillar, raise it up to the ceiling, and this last block, we're just going to make that as full spruce block, so it connects up there. There's a hole in the roof right there, if you actually want that detail. And skip another block, and put a floating log right there. And that's just a random log right there. So against this wall, we're going to do a row of double chests. So we're going to do a double chest here, 2, 3, 4 double chests like that. Sorry, actually 3. Sorry, just 3. And then what we're going to do, we're going to raise all these up 2 more. So I'm going to like kind of crouch so I can make the double chest like so. And there we go. There's all of those chests. Now we're going to look over at this wall and do the same thing against this corner. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of chests. That one's 3, this one's 4. And now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to raise all of these chests up like so. Next step, behind these rows of chests, we're going to put 2 logs here, a torch there, and a fence there. And so the reason why this looks so like weird is because this is still from kind of the house being burnt down. So I assume Tubbo might, like, you know, finish these pillars, but as of right now, this is what it looks like. I'm going to get a furnace over on this wall. We're going to do a little 3x3 of furnaces right there. And another detail over on this wall, we're going to knock out these 2. There's another hole right there. There's a torch in that corner. There's a torch in that spot right there. And that's pretty much it over there. Sorry, small correction. This hole should actually be pushed over once. It's like kind of above the window right there. And also the 3rd row of furnaces have been broken out. Alright, we're almost done here. So we need to do one thing in the middle right here. So lined up with this block, we need to skip 2. And on the 3rd one, put a furnace facing towards the wall, a smithing table in the middle, and a furnace facing this way. And then in the other 2 spots, we're going to do upside down stairs on either side like that. There's a chest right here, and I have no clue what's inside this chest. I was not able to find what's inside this one. And over here, there's some signs I put up. So looking at this wall first, I'll let you look at it. So up in the top corner, we have miscellaneous short for that, with a period at the end, redstone bits, 3, 2, 1. They're always on the second line. Every single one of these is on the second line. This says end bits, nether bits, mobs bits. Oh, sorry, this actually... Correction, this is only supposed to be mob bits. I'll fix that, but there's no S there. It's just mob bits. There we go. Fishing, redstone, and it's always the first... Both words are always capitalized. And then on this wall, we have bee stuff, goodies, ore bits, stone bits, just weapons, armor, and also, just a quick catch, if you're from, like, America or something, armor has an extra U right there, so make sure you spell it correctly if you want it accurate. Nature bits, food bits. These 2, I don't think there's a sign on these, and if there was, I'm pretty sure this one used to say dirt and etc. like that, but I'm not sure about that. And this one used to say like flowers, maybe flower bits or something. I don't know. And over here we have cobble with a period at the end, etc. at the end, and then building blocks. And there we go. That is all of the chests and their signs. I don't have all of the chests filled up yet with their proper things. But I will, trust me, I'll get back to you once I have all these chests filled up in my own world, and I can show you all of the stuff that's supposed to be in there. But if Tubbo's using this house again, it'll change all the time. And just like that, let me clear my inventory real quick. We're pretty much done with Tubbo's house, the actual tutorial. That is Tubbo's house, completely done. I think in the next video when we do like this building, we'll do like his farms, and we'll do like some of the trees over here, and start building up like pretty much the prime area and like the tower, like do everything, you know, surrounding the church prime land, the holy land, sorry, I couldn't think of the name. But pretty much in this tutorial, I just wanted to do Tubbo's actual house. So thank you guys so much for watching the video. Of course, like I said, if you finished it, I'd love to see a screenshot of it in my Discord server, or if you follow me on Twitter, I'd love to see it there. I've been following some people back, so thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Subscribe!